The American dream in this country, I think, is a phenomenal thing.
So I'm the youngest of two.
I'm Ashley, I'm Ed's oldest daughter.
1993, we decided to start Eagle Industries of Ohio at the time.
My sister's 5 years older than me. She's always been in the business.
I do like to be behind the scenes, obviously.
Had just a few bucks in my pocket and it was all on me. No advertising, it was knocking door to door, finding my next customer.
You know, I hear stories of my parents where they only had one car and my mom worked 2 jobs with no car, and you know, all these different things going from Pittsburgh to Texas to, you know, Cincinnati.
It's kind of crazy. He came home one day, he quit his job, and he told my mom, I'm starting a business. And my mom was like, huh? Like, she was totally thrown off, and he would just like go around and knock on people's doors to get business. And that's literally how AllGood started.
And go down there and knock doors, and they knew me as Eddie the window guy.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. My sister, you know, she works at AllGood, so well, she pretty much is like the head honcho there now. God love her.
It's comfortable, it feels good. I enjoy working with family. I enjoy, you know, seeing my parents every single day.
So Sharon and I were on a trip in Huatuca, Mexico, and there was a gal that was on the trip with us, and she kept saying, it's all good. And when I saw the reaction of everybody after she said it's all good, everyone was laughing and having a good time. I told Sharon, I said, that's our next name, AllGood Building Products, but we kind of condensed it to AllGood Home Improvements, and probably the best change we had to make, and it's been good ever since.
I worked there for 2 weeks answering the phone. And the second I would say, thank you for calling AllGood Home Improvements, how may I help you? Is this Alicia? I was like, I told my dad, it's been real, but I will not be back. Like, it was just, it's not my cup of tea. I am meant to be like with people, and you know, I don't know. I just couldn't do it. I'm like, I will do the commercials, and that's about it.
We'll save you a lot of money on roofing, siding, and windows. She kept haunting me. She was in drama class at school, and she kept saying, Dad, I want to get in a commercial, I want to get in a commercial. And I'm like, no, 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 no.
Wow, Dad, 13,000? What are you waiting for?
And then the TV rep from Channel 9 says, that's a good idea, Ed. You ought to have her in there. And we did, and she was, I think, in 9th grade. And of course, Cincinnati has seen her grow up ever since. And she has gotten married to her high school sweetheart and now has 5 kids. It's unbelievable.
I mean, just to see like the growth, like when we first started doing commercials, it would take us like 2 hours. Now we can get in and out of there in like 30 minutes, you know?
Now's the best time to install AllGood.
Oh my word.
I had just started getting into being on the screen. I was convinced that Cincinnati needs to see who they're doing business with, and it was just me. And then when Alicia got involved, it kind of really blossomed pretty good.
The whole commercial thing, you know, Ed started it. I remember them bringing in a crew and actually filming some of the very first commercials in our house. It was actually a friend of the family's was in it, and she was tilting the windows open and all this kind of stuff, and I remember that vividly. And Alicia has always been, you know, in the limelight. We're 2 totally different people.
Originally, my dad was just in the commercials by himself, and then he wanted the whole family to be a part of it. So my mom, my dad, and then my sister and I. And my mom and my sister were like, absolutely not. And I was like, I grew up in theater, so I was like, oh, I'll do it. Like, I was like totally in for it, and it just kind of stuck. And then the whole "we'll save you a lot of money" happened, and game over.
It's a lot of fun. We look forward to, you know, we write the scripts ourselves, and she usually gets them the morning of, and she just dives right into it. And you know, we've always been very close. I've been close with both of my daughters, and they mean everything to me. And you know, it's to be able to do that, and now to have grandkids in there, for me, it doesn't get any better. When we're out and about, we get a positive response a lot, and I really enjoy, you know, the people that come up and say, hey, we see you on TV, hey, you've worked for us, thank you very much.
It's been great for everybody, so everybody's picked up on it. It's all good, and you know, so